It's just that kind of day. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. All right. Amber Heard, a liar? What? My God. Okay, so there's like two parts to this whole thing because it's like, because you guys have heard my opinion when it comes to Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Okay, I think they're, as much as I like Johnny Depp, I even like her. She's gorgeous, and it was like, oh yeah, stuff she's in, cool. Like there's Mira, blah blah blah. But it seems like when they both got together, the toxicity really came out, and they both suck when it comes to their personal relationship that they had. And you hear stuff about each of them, and I was never like, I'm not going to take a side. It sounds like they were both just really shitty with each other, and they just were insane. And not going to take a side. I think she's insane and he's insane. But basically what was trending today on Twitter was hashtag Amber Heard is a liar. Okay. And it really all stems, and I know some people are like, Daily Mail, Dave. Yeah, that's where the article that I'm getting, because, well, they got an exclusive. Anyways, all right, so here it is right here. Johnny Depp has accused Amber Heard of, God, look at the ads. Look at the ads that are just like going like crazy. I need an ad blocker. Anyways, Johnny Depp has accused Amber Heard of pocketing $7 million divorce settlement and repeatedly lying about giving it all to charity, as a letter shows LA Children's Hospital asking if she planned to honor her pledge. So this is what was going on. When she got the $7 million, she pocketed that. She declared that she didn't want Depp's money after their explosive 2016 breakup, and vowed instead to split the payment between two charities. And I guess they did a little digging. And it's saying enclosed is a check. Yeah, constitutes donation. Man, only 100,000, huh? Yeah, it says right here that the actor's lawyers believe that the altruistic gesture was a sham and have spent the past year chasing the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles and American Civil Liberties Union to find out how much they actually received from the actress. The ACLU has so far refused to cooperate with multiple subpoenas, but documents produced by the hospital had seen exclusively by Daily Mail suggest it only received $100,000, way short of the promise of $3.5 million. So that's where all this is coming from right now. And it's like, yeah, I wouldn't put it past her, because it sounds like she's just not the greatest person, as much as she puts that, at the forefront, which of course is what celebrities do. It's always sad when how many times have we heard that, oh yeah, that celebrity was like awesome and cool for a while, but then all of a sudden we find out they're a piece of shit. And there's been other stories with other relationships that Amber Heard has been in where there's been physical violence. There's been cops called. She's not, I've heard things, from my, people that I know in that world that, yeah, she's toxic. But then I've heard same thing about Johnny Depp. As he's advanced in his age, yeah, alcoholism, stuff like that, and not so good. So I'm like, again, don't take sides. They sound like they're just both terrible, but this is pretty terrible if true. And then you start thinking about stuff and you're like, oh, wait a minute. She was in the additional photography for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Fuck! Oh, man. Great. So, bad press for Zack Snyder's Justice League now. And it's like, oh, fuck, man. I mean, it was bad enough that they had to, like, Snyder had to remove Chris D'Elia after his sexual misconduct came out and replaced with Tig Notaro. Now you kind of wonder if this like goes anywhere, if this is proven true and Amber Heard starts getting destroyed, what's going to happen to that additional photography where Mira is in the nightmare scene. And I'm just like, oh man, this is not what's needed right now. I mean, especially with all the Ray Fisher stuff, man. I mean, I tell you what, it's just like, when Snyder just wants to get his movie out. He didn't think he would get to this point where we're actually going to see his Justice League movie the way that he shot it. And now it's like you got all this stuff that's just coming out, investigations, and then you got the actors that are involved that are just in, and it's just like, oh man, it's kind of like, God damn it. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't think that this was like planned to like slam Zack Snyder Justice League, but you better believe that some of those guys, Toby, Walter, Jeff, I'm sure that they're kind of loving that. And it's kind of funny too, because there was a rumor that was floating around that Amber Heard was meeting with HBO Max for a possible Mira series on there, which is interesting. And it was like, okay. So you already had that info that was kind of out there. And then, it's all just like, what the fuck's going on here, man? It's just, as much as we're like so hyped up and it was like, oh yeah, we just got less than 3 months. Well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Less than 3 months. We're going to get this thing. We're finally going to get this thing. But the bullshit is just piling up. Okay. Jeff Goldblum walking up to that pile of shit in Jurassic Park. It's pretty much what's going to be happening, I think, guys. It's just, what the fuck? It's crazy, And then you just like, then you just kind of go like, oh man, did she really need to be in that nightmare sequence? Man, did she really need to? But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm sure more is going to come out of this. We can't who knows? I mean, they have the documents. They were tracing them down. It sounds bad, and I wouldn't put it past her because, like I said, she just sounds like she's not the best person. But I'm just like, could all this waited till after March? But it's not. It's all insane, man. And it's just like, we only know just like a sliver, You ever seen that perspective poster where it's like you have the little iceberg and then you see what's underneath it? You just see this huge like structure of ice, and it's just like, yeah, we only know a little bit of what is all happening with everything, because we weren't there. We don't know exactly what was happening, and that's what sucks. That's what sucks. We just hope that the truth does eventually come out. And I don't know. It's just all frustrating, man. But what can he do? So hopefully this doesn't hurt Justice League, Zack Snyder Justice League. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully, I don't know what's going to happen with it. I mean, I do hope eventually that justice, pardon the pun, does get served to whoever in this fucking toxic goddamn marriage that they had, or were they even married? I don't know. In this relationship that they had, hopefully whoever gets it deserves it. And I think they both fucking deserve it. I don't know. We'll see what happens, guys. But let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you think about this? Just give me your thoughts. All right. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Follow me on the Sock Meds down below, your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And then, of course, if you want to join the Film Junkie membership, go ahead and get yourself a membership. Hit that join button. Or if you want to support the channel by joining the Patreon, become a patron. That'll be cool too. That is provided down below. Or if you want to just get some merchandise, it's all there too. So go ahead and do that. All right, guys. Talk to you later.